Hello, it's Dr. Gaynor here to talk about some elements that are important in narratives. And the first I'm going to start with is point of view, abbreviated sometimes POV. So, most times when people write stories, they tell the story in first person. That's the one that uses I, me, my. The person telling the story is right in the action. The reader is a participant, like they're looking through that person's eyes, seeing it as they would, knowing what they do, doing what they do. So, this is good for exciting stories, intense stories, fast paced stories, and it's often easier, especially if we're telling a true story that really did happen to us. We are likely to use I, me, and my and do it well. Now, the other main point of view to tell a story will be third person point of view. And the third person point of view, that removes the reader from the action just a bit. They're standing over like the narrator to the side and they're watching things happen to those people over there, them, him, her, they. The I voice disappears more or less from that unless a character is using dialogue. So third person can maybe make a painful story easier to write by pretending it happened to that character over there. It didn't happen to us. In fact, one of the best stories I ever got in third person was written by a young woman in my class who everyone really liked. She was super nice. People wanted her help in writing groups because she was very good at editing. She was very good at helping and not being rude about it. She wrote a story about watching a friend waste away, and it becomes apparent that she's watching someone with an eating disorder. And as you read, you're pretty much convinced it's a sister, it's a best friend, it's something like that because she's using third person. And at the end, the speaker of the story looks in the mirror and it's the person we know, the student in our class. So she used the third person to kind of conceal that identity and to write about it. And in fact, she said later that she took the story to her therapist and they were surprised that she'd shared it with anyone at college because people didn't know her there and didn't know what she'd been through. But she really wanted to tell that story and she did it quite effectively in a way that impacted just about everyone who read it. Now, the other kind of point of view is second person. And it's good to remember this as you equals poo, which I saw written in the comments of a student's paper one time. I didn't write it, but I thought it was hilarious. So it's acceptable as dialogue because characters are going to say, like, hey, you, what are you doing, you? But when you start saying to anyone, you do this, you do that, and that's just your narrative voice, it comes off as bossy and it can be strange. Like one time a person wrote a response to me and said, when you are a young man, and I was like, I'll keep that in mind for my next reincarnation. But it also eliminated a lot of people as the audience for that paper because most of us aren't going to be a young man because that isn't our gender identity. So it can come off as kind of awkward if you're using you, unless it's in dialogue. So if you've forgotten what these are, this link here has point of view in fictional writing, and it's talking about the narrator's relationship to the story being told. There are three main types, and there are different kinds. So I know you've heard of omniscient, and you can look at these and break these down for yourself. But mainly, we've got first person, third person, and then down here is second person. Then it gives you examples of different authors and books that use first person, third person, and even second person. So I haven't read this and I might just because I think it seems kind of weird. But if you haven't any questions about these different types of narration, check out this infographic. I think you have to click on the link twice to get it out of Blackboard, but it will eventually open. So I hope that helps with point of view and I'll catch you next time.